Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denim Blonde and I enjoy playing games. I have missed everybody so much since I've been away. I was in California, I got sick, I had to change my flight, which was not fun. And I wanted to stream while I was gone and sadly I was not able to, but I'm back. I'm starting to feel better. Thank God for the power of makeup, and we do not see that I was covered in hives on my face. But I saw this game, Tangle Tower. I had played the first one, Detective Grimoire, and really enjoyed it. It was actually one of the first games that I got for my PC when I first bought it. I had such a blast playing, so I thought, why not grab this game while it was on sale on Steam. So we shall jump in. I have my new setup. I'm feeling so good, so I hope everyone enjoys. Let's turn this up a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's create a new save file. The beginning. Get some keyboard and mouse practice. Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Lake's Edge.
You ready, Sally?
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
She's so sassy.
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Read it. Detective just like me. Case file, murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Wait, but then, isn't it case closed because she saw the murder happen? Committed the murder. Freya Fellow was found lying in her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Alright. Lake's Edge. I like that little, zoom out, zoom in. Gardens.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say,
adventure.
too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate
Sassy
amount of
team.
quiet.
What is this?
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No,
Yes.
it's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Ooh, let's look closer. We've already found a clue.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Oh,
Let's
the game
come
won't let me
back
cheat.
later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Alright, we'll save that for later. Harp statue, an old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Alright, it's gonna be a puzzly puzzle that smells puzzly.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Man, bear, pig.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Alright, let's keep moving. I love the background artwork, it's so pretty.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you dropped it.
Tangle
You dropped your O.
Tower.
That was a stupid joke. Oh, you dropped this.
Twar.
Oh.
Is that an
It's a
envelope?
clue.
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an
Let's read
invasion
it.
of someone's privacy?
Oh, definitely.
but we're detectives, so it's fine. Open letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reason. You will not find it down there. Cryptic.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Judging you.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
It's a fancy doorbell.
It's a little melody.
Could be interesting later.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not locked. Oh, maybe we should check outside first.
Let's head to the crime scene first.
Oh,
It's at the
okay.
top of the West Tower, I think.
Well, fine. I'll do it your way. Grand Hall. Ooh, I wish I had an aquarium in my
That's
Grand
a
Hall.
big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
Suspicious.
Anymore.
I'd be a bad detective because I would be like, and
What
you're the
is that?
murderer.
I think it's a family tree.
Let's look closer. Lord Remington.
Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here?
Fiona Fellow. It's
Buck Brackley.
What a name.
what?
Do you
a
think he still lives
name.
here?
Okay. Let's go exploring. So the crime scene is, I guess it's up there. Flora's Tower.
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
There's been a murder backstage.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
That's what seems
Looks
so.
that way.
Painted portrait. Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Oh. Small painting on a scrap of paper. Fellow notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it actually was a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base, was surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Towers is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something
the art.
really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
It's so, like, for anyone that remembers, the squiggly lines remind me of Dr. Katz. Holding a knife tip with blood, but it was removed from the crime scene.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
It's hidden inside. Was used to kill. Was used to knocked out. But Freya put it there because Freya was going to eat it. Okay, because it stabbed Freya. But Freya stole it. it's not the portrait, it's you.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
No?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
I feel like there were a lot that could have fit there.
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
This is gonna be very interesting because, like, she's right there, an unfinished painting. Because you would think it's an open and shut case, but it's the very beginning of the mystery. That's good. Alright, let's talk to Flora. She's so menacing.
Fellow?
Oh.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
Hiccups.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Alright, a little about yourself, maybe?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
Nope, still silent? Okay.
I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Put her in handcuffs.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Alright. I'm gonna guess for your statement you're
Flora,
not gonna
you were
answer anything.
definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya?
Nope.
Yeah, she's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sus.
Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Okay. Let's go explore a little bit, I guess.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
That's interesting.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Gramophone. It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down to the tape deck. Interesting.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
To Freya. The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. Handwritten message. Huh.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Let's see what it plays. Try it. The beginning couple of notes sound like something really familiar. Like it could be an Animal Crossing hour tune. Like something you'd hear on a rainy day. Or a rainy night song.
It's piano music.
cassette tape has a crack down the middle. Handwritten message that says to Freya. It's a recording of piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping. Okay, interesting.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's a Fabergé egg, ma'am.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Itchy nose.
Those gems look like they come off.
Oh. Okay. This will be fun. Okay. Short one's this. Long one's this. Wait, no. Short one's this. These. Blue one's here. Purple one's here. There are two of these magenta ones. Okay, magenta, magenta. Blue goes into pink. So okay, that's this one, blue. Those get changed over. This is yellow. Where's the other green? Oh, green and yellow.
Nope.
Did you check the clue? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each.
That's the one.
There we go.
Hey,
It's
not
missing
bad.
one.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
What's inside?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is soft velvet-like material, so something in the egg is missing. The egg is supported by a oh my god. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Interesting. Alright, I guess let's look for clues. Oh, the library. Okay.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Very interesting. I wonder, like, you open with the murder and somebody witnessed the murder, I guess. But it's very interesting. I wonder who it's gonna be.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Bird book. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even amongst avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica pictured. Okay, very interesting.
Books about ancient history, I think.
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
I thought that one being tilted over might have done something.
Is that A snow globe?
Of sorts.
Ooh. Look. Show me closer.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
His scowly, frowny face.
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Interesting tidbit.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do
She's
not
not
need to talk
deaf,
to me,
like.
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Oh my
Thanks for
god.
letting me know.
I
Speaking
am
of which,
a
you have now been at
detective.
Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor,
Fifi.
innovator.
Okay, so the encounter.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Fancy.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
That would be most good.
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Interesting.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Interesting. Okay.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me
Makeup was
Freya was
leaking.
dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Oh.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course.
Interesting.
Why would one affect the other?
So she's the murderer. Oh, I don't
Fifi's
know.
bedroom should be unlocked now.
Okay, we can investigate.
Can't wait.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Hiccups.
Math equations.
The silly detective. Yes. Ah, yes. Math equations.
Don't look at them for too long. You'll give yourself a headache.
Yes.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
All right. Her room is unlocked, so I guess we'll go check that out next. Oh, teddy bear.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
It's closer. Oh. All the possible suspects. Oh. Look, there's us. This one has a question mark by it.
Is that supposed to be me? Why do I look so angry?
We both suffer from RBF.
That's just the face you make when you're thinking.
Oh my gosh.
Does make you wonder, though. When did Fifi draw all this?
That's
Before
you, Sally.
she murdered.
What?
What?
I do not look like that. Do I?
Is that supposed to be
shit.
me?
That's just the face. Does
I
make
clicked
you
on
wonder,
the
though.
same person. I meant to
Who
click on
is
this.
that?
No idea.
Okay, we don't know who
That's gotta be Flora.
most of these people are. Okay.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself. It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
Wah, wah, wah.
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
Oh my gosh.
The stuff
Anything in
Fifi's
the
thrown away.
trash can?
You gonna rummage through the trash can?
No, that is quite beneath me, thank you.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
Scientific formulas. Probably.
Probably.
I'll openly admit I have no idea what any of it means. What's that big book on the desk?
What's this?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
There's like nothing in here. What is this?
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Big one. Alright, let's look closer.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct position. Okay. And they're both... Oh, I think it's supposed to look like a key. Didn't go here. Oh. Interesting. those look right. That doesn't look right though. I guess this looks like a key.
No, that was it.
Oh,
Nice work.
okay.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box.
I wonder what's inside.
There's a book in here.
Secret diary, a well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. Okay. Interesting. Freyas Room. Look at that
The
painting.
painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Photo of painting, a small photograph of Freya's abstract art. Yeah, I guess. Piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. It's interesting. Wonder what this clue means.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
Who's
Do you think this
this?
was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Oh, we're like in the crawl space.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
More clues. Oh my gosh,
They're
more
not real
puzzles.
paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Swelt the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue. Okay. Go like this. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. It's an odd shaped piece of paper. Small to tall. Is that what it's saying? It says it gives a clue, and this is so cryptic. Okay. So it gives a clue, but this is like more cryptic, I feel like. Okay, I guess. Small, tall. This with the pink handle. Orange is the smallest. Is it? No. That doesn't look right. Okay. Orange with the pink handle. Or no, green. Okay. Then a pink fan brush. Okay. Then blue. Is this it?
That's done it.
Neat.
Okay. Okay. I'm very surprised I didn't
What
have
was
to
in the
cheat for
box?
that.
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Ooh. Ripped photo. Photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, Oh, it looks like there's supposed to be a third person here. The other with green hair. It doesn't look green. The photo has a large piece missing. It seems like it's been ripped off. That's our murderer. I've listened to enough podcasts.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
Oh,
He's had a rough couple of days.
interesting. And a red
Not the
light.
kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the
Vivarium.
leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Right. Workshop.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
I love that lamp.
Fish?
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason. It's a magic lamp.
Genie.
Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure. That's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so.
I hope so. Little figurine.
A little hand-painted statue.
He looks so sad.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
No offense, but you can totally tell. Well, we all gotta start somewhere. Painted model. Wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. They said it much nicer. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby. Okay, interesting. What is this?
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Closer.
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Oh, they're coordinates. Use the treasure map to discover the combination. Okay, on the chest. So that's coordinates. This is our view. So there's a serpent to the left, an island to the right, or a rock to the right, and a tree and birds. Okay. And we're the X. So serpent. But there's no birds over here. And there are birds in the far out. Okay. Serpent. What's this? So there's a serpent, there's a tree, there's a rock, and there's birds. So what is this? We're H, H6. And we're going west? Okay, let's see. West.
There we go.
Ooh!
Perfect. What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Oh, there's a chicken. I think that's Flora. A child with green hair, so that's our murder victim. A model resembling a child with green hair. A model resembling a woman with gray hair. That's the subject of our painting. Model resembling a red and white bird. Okay. And model resembling a broad-shouldered man. Interesting. The wooden model has been hand-painted. Paint is not skillfully applied. Pot of red paint and a brush lie nearby. Has dried red paint on it. So, another clue to our murder.
Sir?
Are you the
Can you
broad-shouldered
hear me?
man?
I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places.
I'm jealous as
uncovering
well.
Secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally
Ooh,
speaking,
that's a clue.
You know, that sort of thing.
Write that down.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right
Oh
now.
my God.
But it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny
The
take
ship
me.
theme
Don't
makes
you live
sense
here with your
now.
wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties. And with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your
Oh
investigation.
my god.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's
He
go.
knows absolutely
it's a
nothing.
simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
He
What
is the
qualifies
murderer.
as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the
very
hallway,
interesting.
I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. No, I stayed. Flora needed me.
Not I, said the cat. Very interesting. I don't know who I think the the murderer is. Obviously, we know the victim. I don't know. I'm gonna guess she had something to do with the murder, but then again, we haven't. There's still a couple more things that we need to unlock. But I don't know. It's very, very interesting. But I'm going to conclude the rest of this detective investigation in part 2. So please be on the watch for that. So far, I like this. I love the art style, the music. It's very immersive and fun. But I hope everyone has a beautiful day. And until next time, goodbye.